Hello and welcome to Tavern Chat. I'm your host, Eric Tenkar, your bartender in the OSR, your main proprietor at the Tenkars Tavern blog. Look what we have here. There is an opening at Wizards of the Coast. This looks like Greg Tito's position. They may have renamed it, but it looks pretty similar. So let's take a peek. They are looking for a senior manager brand publicity. So, this was apparently posted September 17th on the Hasbro website. At Wizards of the Coast, we connect people around the world through play and imagination. From genre defining games like Magic the Gathering and Dungeons and Dragons to our growing multiverse. This multiverse shit, which is the same thing that Disney is pushing with Marvel, right? It's like, oh, we can tell lots of stories if it's a multiverse. We can sell lots of different merchandise if it's a multiverse. Cut with the fucking multiverse. We continue to innovate and build new ways to foster friendship and connection. That's where you come in. Dungeons and Dragons, the world's greatest role playing game, is seeking a dynamic and experienced senior manager of brand publicity to join our adventuring party. How sweet. If you're a seasoned communications pro with the charisma of a bard, the strategic mind of a wizard, and the adaptability of a rogue, fighters need not apply, consider joining our epic quest to bring the magic of D&D to audiences worldwide. Well, there you go. What you'll do under the general direction of the Senior Vice President, Global Communications, you will lead the following: strategic communications and publicity. Lead day to day planning and execution of publicity programs and efforts for Dungeons and Dragons. Help coordinate media relations strategies. What that means is reach out to your social media influencers, kind of smooth things out with some freebies and have them talk about your shit. Oh, and, uh, pay for articles in certain gaming websites. I want honest feedback about games like D&D 5e Forever, right? That's what we're looking at. I'm already hearing that there are certain ways that the game is broken, but rules lawyers can break anything. I want to see actual feedback from people comparing it to 2014 and 2024 in play. But in any case, I digress. Um, Help coordinate media relations strategies and activities from news bureau plans to special events, effectively delivering quality press coverage in a wide range of media outlets, collaborating closely with international teams for global coordination. Event planning and execution. Assist in planning and execution of product launches, consumer events, fan conventions. Now remember, maybe you don't remember, but WotC was not going to fan conventions very much. They need somebody very personable to go out there, shake hands, be the face of the company. And I'll show you some. They actually talk about travel here too. But in any case, virtual events and management of internal and external vendors. Fan relations support the communication strategy and execution of fan relations. You almost would think that they wanted this person to listen to the fans, because execution of fan relations means listening to your fans' expectations. I believe that when I see it, but okay. Global communications team support the department with administrative projects such as facilitating the execution of product mailings and orders. Hmm. Why would why would a position of brand publicity assist with content, sorry, assist with the facilitating the execution of product mailings and orders. Unless we're talking about putting tchotchkes into these product purchases to tell them what else, but they've always been doing catalogs. TSR did catalogs when you bought something. Drafting and outlining press materials, carefully monitoring articles and reporting media results. Carefully monitoring articles. That's looking for the negativity and addressing that and cutting that shit off quickly. Social media, support the social communications team with PR social link programs, including assisting with content approval process and writing post copy for owned social media channels, including Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. If you're going to come into this, you better have your bachelor's in communications, public relations, journalism, or the equivalent experience, and 8+ years of progressive experience in a public relations agency or public relations department, preferably supporting global brands or the equivalent. Functional experience and or knowledge will include expertise at implementation of a global communications publicity plan, thorough understanding of social media, and passionate fan communities. Here's where it gets entertaining. Strong experience in the entertainment and video game fields. This is the pivot. We've all been talking about the pivot. Whether it's Professor DM, whether it's the Greyhawk Grognard, whether it's Wizard Tower Games, others, DM Bloodworth, we all have been discussing this pivot, the pivot toward digital, the pivot toward video, the pivot toward taking D&D away from the kitchen and dining room table, putting it on your computer, because that's how they monetize it. Strong knowledge of the Dungeons and Dragons franchise. Demonstrate strong communication skills, attention to detail, and organization skills, ability to thrive in a fast-paced service-oriented environment, exceptional project management skills, including ability to track progress to meet deadlines, partnership teamwork, ability to work well with a variety of people, and the flexibility to tackle different roles, responsibilities as things change. Creative mind with a track record of putting new ideas into practice and assessing results. Advanced proficiency with social media platforms and how to implement them into PR and communications. 25% travel required. That means you are going to conventions. You're going to GaryCon, Game Hall, Gen Con, Origins, PAX, and your other responsibilities likely will not stop while you're at these conventions, but you've got to make FaceTime. There are people that are built for this, and there are people that are not. And if you've got a spouse and kids at home, this isn't for you. If you're single and you've got pets, this isn't for you. This is probably the preferred candidate. They're not saying this, but if it's 25% travel, the preferred candidate is likely someone that's single. They probably can't say that, but that's what that 25% travel is telling you. Starting pay range, essentially $104,000, $105,000. Pay range ends at $177,600. So, I don't know. I mean, they're not hiding it. They haven't been hiding it for a while. The future is digital, and you better be prepared for it. As a player, as a DM, if you're still in the 5e, that's something to be aware of. They want to monetize you, and monetizing you means, honestly, getting you to play from your computer. But That's what I think. Tell me what you think. And as always, be safe, be well. God bless, roll this dice, roll them well. I believe I'm in a live stream tonight. A live play on Joe the Lawyer's live stream. So it should be interesting. I'll try to see if I can get it on this channel. Catch you all later.